Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and if you're new here, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Miss Porsha Williams Guobadia filing for divorce from her soon-to-be ex-husband, Simon Guobadia. I mean, guys, we call this, right? It's only fair to say we call this. Like, anyone who is in their right mind to think that this marriage would have worked, like, you were really not paying attention. No. Also, I'm gonna say Porsha is no victim here. She's just as toxic as Simon Guobadia. She knew what she was getting into. Some people may say that Simon had lied to Porsha and all of that. Honey, I think that they both played each other and they both played each other fairly and squarely. That's what I believe. I believe that with this marriage, it was an equal win, equal loss for both parties. Because there's one thing I can remember clearly, and that's Sunday Harmony. A couple years ago, she was, narrowing down everything. Simon ex-wives, they came out, they spoke about who Simon was. So it was not as though Porsha had no idea what she was getting into. Not only that, I remember clearly, in the stages of when Simon, was seeing Jessica Cakes. I don't know if you guys remember that girl that came on Tasha K and did the interview who said that Simon was seeing her the same time Simon was seeing Porsha. And she said that they were there at their home. They were chopping up. She basically said that they were doing drugs because when they asked her, what do you mean when you said chopping up? She said drugs. She made it clear that they did do drugs, right? Simon bought her, the drug and all of that. The dealer came over, delivered the drug, but Simon did not take any part in the drug, that they were taking for recreational purposes, right? No, not because I'm speaking about it in this manner. It doesn't mean that I support, people taking drugs. I'm just telling you a story, nothing more, nothing less, right? So, what I was saying is that Jessica Cakes basically told us, that Simon was with her the same time he was with Porsha. Now, I believe that Falynn, Pina should be laughing at Porsha, even though she had her moment because her thing with Jalen Banks did not work out. But I believe that when Falynn got with Jalen, it was, genuine. It wasn't a situation like in Porsha came into this woman's house, saw that this woman was living a good life, and Porsha was like, oh, I want this life for myself, right? So I believe that Falynn does get the last laugh in this case, and I cannot wait to hear what Porsha has to come with because honestly, nothing that she's about to say out of her mouth, I'm going to believe. I don't believe she's a victim. I don't believe she was blindsided. Porsha told us that there's no such thing as red flags for her. You basically promoted this man to be the best thing ever. And Simon Guobadia's history was publicly known. It's not as though she could say these people are making up lies about him because there were even some evidence in some cases because I followed again Sunday Harmony who came out with a lot of information, receipts and stuff about Simon. So ain't no way she can say that she was totally blindsided by this man. Let's keep it real. But let's get into the report, right? Now, this is coming from People magazine. They're saying the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum filed for divorce from Guobadia on Thursday in Atlanta, according to court documents obtained by People. News of their split comes as rumors fly online about Guobadia's citizen status. However, a source tells People the divorce is unrelated to recent allegation involving Simon's past. Most definitely, it has to be unrelating because, as I was saying, it was no secret, right? No, they're saying the cause of their split is an ongoing matter, adds the insider. No, honestly, I don't believe there's any ongoing matter because from the get-go, Simon told this girl he doesn't want any kids. From the get-go, Simon laid it out. Guys, do you guys remember that at one point, Simon did not even want to marry Porsha? Simon did not want to marry Porsha. And when it seems as though Simon was pushing back on the wedding, do you guys remember around in that time when Porsha used to go live a lot and she was in the bikini and people were accusing her of being on drugs? People were already saying that Simon dumped her and she doesn't know how to handle it. Do you guys remember? I mean, so nothing no is a surprise. Absolutely nothing can come out at this point about Porsha or Simon that will be a surprise. If she said that she's leaving the marriage because he cheated, no surprise there, right? If she said that, he took her money, no surprise. If he tricked her, no surprise. So Porsha has to come really, really, really good for me personally to believe anything that she's saying at this point. Now, make no mistakes. I'm not dancing on this woman, filing for divorce. I'm not celebrating that, right? Because, at some point in time, we all make stupid mistakes. At some point in time, we all see the red flags, but still choose to make stupid mistakes, right? I'm just saying it is what it is. We saw the red flags. We knew this was going to happen. Some of us are actually surprised that it took Porsha this long to file for a divorce. Some of us are actually surprised about that. But guys, that's all I have to say about that for this video. Let me know what are your thoughts, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you guys later, honey. Peace.